3 things I learned from being unemployed for a month. 1, stillness isn't laziness, it's literally a reset. When Uber deactivated my account, at first I was like, oh, I'm shook. Like, you know what now? That's my main source of income. And I chose to do Uber because I wanted to try to get some sense of my time back. Uber wasn't perfect, but it gave me some sense of freedom. My schedule, my space, no boss breathing down my neck, no one getting mad at me because I'm 2 minutes late to work. But it was still survival mode. It's still, you're chasing and you're still grinding and you got to get up. You on your own schedule. It might be harder because now there's no one telling you like, yo, you got to be here. You got to do that yourself. So losing it shook me. Like I said, that was my main thing I was doing. But it also gave me stillness. And in that stillness, there was clarity. You know, at first it even feels foreign just having your time back. You wake up and it's like, you know, there's no place you really got to be. It's just, you're just home. It shows you how loud life is. And then the stillness is just like, wow, I don't have to rush today. 2, my energy started to come back to me, you know, after that first initial week, you know, trying to figure out, okay, what am I about to do next? What avenues, you know, I'm being proactive with it, trying to be a strategist in the situation, because that stillness didn't come right away. You know what I'm saying? Your brain's in survival mode. It's like, oh, you know, what am I going to do for my next plate? What am I going to do? Doing all that. My mind's in that space because my mind has been in survival mode. Oh, you got to make money. You know, you got to eat. What's going to happen next? Once you get past that and you're able to sit in your stillness, that's when that clarity comes. That's when you're like, wow, the pressure is lifted, you know, and you notice that energy come back to you. I started working out more. You know, I'm creating more. I'm even thinking deeper, having time to think. Because when you're in the system so much, you don't even get time to think. So it's tough because you got to break through that initial mental barrier, especially when you don't have enough saved up to sustain it for long periods of time. They say it's a good rule of thumb. You should have 6 months of rent saved up. I wish I did. And that is in the back of your head. It's like, I got to make something happen quick because, you know, I can't be doing this for a year. That'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me again. And it's not even laziness. You just want to focus on your own shit. You know, you could focus on your healing, on working out, on creating something real and impactful, you know, beyond just the structures and the entities. But it's your own creation that you're focused on, your own evolution that you're able to tap in more when you got that time and that energy back. And you could get into that space of feeling peaceful until you realize peace don't pay your rent and everything good until reserves start running low. Then it's like, oh, this is where the panic kicks in. Everything flowing, you're healing, you in alignment, you doing yoga in the sunlight. Then your bank account says, all right, that's enough alignment for now. We got to figure it out. Yeah, everything's cool until you check your balance and realize you 3 swipes away from financial collapse. But that's not what we focused on because we are aligning ourselves with new opportunities and breakthroughs. When things break down, that's usually means there's a breakthrough coming along somewhere down the line. You don't know when, but we still need some energy coming through. And with that being said, since your awareness of, you know, what you're spending kicks in, I got more disciplined with my money. When your income stops, your awareness kicks in more. Paid more attention. I started budgeting extra, realizing what I could cut and what actually mattered. This whole month was a reminder of the importance of financial clarity, especially when you're wanting to get to a place of some type of freedom. So the goal is to sustain this. When you're able to have your time, your peace, you want to be able to generate your own type of source of income where you could be on your own time and be within your own energy. You know what I'm saying? You want to build your own thing out. That's the goal. Or we could just go start a tribe in the woods and leave all this behind. But for real, what this month really showed me is what life feels like when your time is actually your own. Like, I had space to think, to create, to move at my own pace. I could focus on my vision, my ideas, my body, my healing. It made me realize the system don't just take your money. It takes your mind, it takes your mornings, it takes your stillness. So yeah, it's only sustainable if you got savings or something coming in. But that feeling of reclaiming your time, that's the kind of freedom I want to build around.